Drip irrigation is the best method. In this way, plants optimally absorb water. Water is not wasted in vain. Cucumbers need plenty of water during hot summer days. They have shallow roots and the leaves dehydrate easily. Due to the lack of water, the fruits become bitter. Let's solve that. For small gardens, large investments in expensive irrigation systems do not pay off. That is why we will now show a simple irrigation system for cucumbers using plastic bottles. Anyone can easily make this and apply it in their garden. Plastic water bottles are needed. First, we will cut off the bottom with a utility knife. Then we will make small holes in the caps. For that, you need a hammer and a nail as tools. You are surely familiar with these cotton swabs. We cut them in half. Then we insert those halves of the swabs into the holes on the cap like this. The next thing is to place the bottles on sticks that will act as supports. For tying, I use strong, self-adhesive tape that is waterproof. I stick it in 2 places around the bottle. That fixing of bottles to supports can also be done directly on the spot in the garden. That is, it can be done when the support sticks are already stuck into the ground. In my opinion, that is a better option. The upper part of the bottle can also be screwed into the sticks for security. Place as many bottles as you have cucumber plants, and look at what it looks like now. The bottles are fixed on the supports, turned upside down and above the roots of the plants. Before starting, the cucumber plants really look dehydrated. The temperatures are high these days. Now that our irrigation system is ready, it is time to test it. We pour water into the bottles. The water starts to drip exactly as I wanted. Somewhere it drips a little faster and somewhere a little slower, but it moistens the ground well. After an hour of drip irrigation, the cucumber plants came back to life. The leaves are hydrated again. How and when to use this system? When there is great heat, pour water into the bottles every evening just before dark. During the night, the system will do its job. The plants will always look good. they will bloom and bear fruit abundantly. Another big advantage is that you can also add liquid fertilizer for cucumbers this way. Why is it important to react in time? Cucumber is a plant that loves heat. However, hot summer days in a row with temperatures above 86 degrees Fahrenheit, 30 degrees Celsius, become a huge stress for it. Since they have extremely shallow roots, they cannot pull moisture from deeper layers of the soil. When the sun beats down, their large leaves lose water faster than the root can absorb it, so the plant literally starts to cook and wilt. That is why this bottle system is perfect. Classical watering with a hose or a bucket often just shocks the plant with cold water. Most of that water evaporates from the surface before it reaches the root. On the other hand, through our drip system, water slowly and constantly soaks exactly the zone where the root is most active. The soil remains constantly moist, and there is no formation of a hard crust on the surface. Most importantly, the leaves remain dry, which drastically reduces the risk of downy mildew and other diseases. As you have seen, you do not have to spend a lot of money on expensive professional systems to have healthy and fruitful cucumbers in a small garden. All you need is a little goodwill, a few old bottles, and half an hour of free time. Your garden will reward you with healthy, juicy, and sweet fruits that will not be bitter. Bitterness in cucumbers most often occurs precisely because of stress due to a lack of water. If you like this practical tip, share the video with your friends and subscribe to the channel for more tips like this. Write to me in the comments how you water your cucumbers during the summer and whether you will try this trick with bottles. Last season, I made another system for watering cucumbers that is not drip irrigation, and it also proved to be good. On that occasion, I used a water jug. Holes are made in it, and it is buried in the ground next to the cucumber plant. By pouring water into the jug, the soil around the cucumbers is well soaked. You can watch the entire procedure of how to make and how this system works in the video that follows.